Swift and from Swift partners, and that is allowing DLT providers to enable their services over the Swift platform via APIs. So this means that Swift can be connected to Ripple partners and Ripple products such as RippleNet. So all the information is right here, guys. We have Swift APIs, and we have APIs connecting with DLT technology, and all these guys are using the XRP ledger. So we essentially have Swift using DLT, the XRP ledger. And on top of that, we even have direct confirmation from Swift that these guys are updating their systems to incorporate digital currency, DLT, and tokenization products via APIs. And the biggest API right now is RippleNet. We have a video of Brad Garlinghouse talking about Swift. Let's take a look at this video.
I'd like you to address some of the rumors circling around. I mean, the indications that perhaps your biggest rival, Swift, will be joining you. Could you shed some light?
Well, look, Swift is owned by the banks, and we are here to help the banks. We feel like blockchain technologies are a massive step function forward in terms of how correspondent banking has historically worked. The technologies that banks use today that Swift developed decades ago, it really hasn't evolved and kind of kept up with the market. And so we feel like we're here to help the banks. Swift is owned by the banks. There have been opportunities where maybe there's partnership opportunities. We haven't been able to bring those to fruition, but we're going to keep focusing on solving the customer problem. Swift said not that long ago they didn't see blockchain as a solution to correspondent banking. We've got well over 100 of their customers saying that they disagree.
So strictly internet rumors, yes? Just to clarify.
Rumors. There's lots of rumors, and I'm hesitant to comment on any rumor because if you comment on the false rumors, then you have to comment on the true rumors, and so you just avoid all of them.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well, I think what we're doing and executing on a day-by-day basis is, in fact, taking over Swift. In that, we've now signed up, well over 100 banks. Some of the largest Swift-enabled banks in the world are now using Ripple's technology. Just last week, we saw a remittance company who's using Ripple's technology. They reduced the price per transaction to their consumers from $20 per transaction to $2 per transaction, and they saw an 800% increase in usage overnight. That's the type of dynamic that Swift isn't able to support that we're able to address right now. And that's something we saw just in the last couple of weeks. So we certainly want to see banks succeed in this new world order and take advantage of these technologies. To the extent we can work with Swift to do that, then that's great.
We have a new video from the BIS, the banks of all banks, and these guys are talking about payments. And Ripple is also a part of the BIS, the Cross-Border Payments, Interoperability and Extension Task Force. We can see we have Ripple over here along with the big boys such as Swift, Payments Canada, MasterCard, iPay, RTGS Global, and the clearinghouse, TCH.
Fast payment systems enable people to pay for things digitally and instantaneously. For example, if you pay your fitness instructor or buy groceries using a fast payment system, that money is instantly available in the account of the provider, be it an individual or a business, no matter what time or day. Some examples are Twint in Switzerland, Pix in Brazil, UPI in India, or PromptPay in Thailand.
Fast payments have soared in popularity. This is likely because they allow digital transactions to be quicker and in many cases cheaper. This is helpful for e-commerce and for transactions between individuals. They may also help reach people that don't have access to banks and therefore don't have debit or credit cards. Fast payments have been widely adopted in some places, but not so in others. Different countries have taken different approaches to designing them. In our work, we find that designs that focus on the needs of the end user are important. For example, making it easier to pay bills or make person-to-person payments. We also find that collaboration between the public and the private sector in providing fast payment systems is important for adoption. This is the first step in exploring important design features of fast payment systems, and we hope that this kickstarts further research on this topic.
Essentially, this is the problem that Ripple is solving, a multi-trillion-dollar problem.
You walk into a grocery store, you say, hey, do you accept Ether? And they would say, what is that? No, sorry. And the fundamental problem is that all of these different payment networks are disconnected. You can't use any type of cryptocurrency today for payments because you need the other person to actually accept that cryptocurrency. Blockchains don't solve the interoperability problem by themselves. Blockchains are individual networks that have the same problems as traditional ones where they're all disconnected. What we need is a system for internetworking payment networks. And so this term internetworking comes from the internet. That's what it's named after. And at its core, the internet is all about routing little packets of data across independent networks. So what we need is a system for routing packets of money across independent payment networks. So what that would enable is me to pay you, even if I have some kind of super obscure cryptocurrency and you just want dollars.
This was from Evan Schwartz from Ripple, and he is also part of the Interledger protocol, which uses XRP. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys